So I know this guy, and for the longest time I thought he was just built different. He'd say things like, "I haven't missed a 5 a.m. workout in 3 years," and everyone around him would kind of laugh it off, half impressed, half annoyed. One time, someone asked him, half joking, "Okay, but surely you missed it when your car broke down?" And he goes, "No, I ran to the gym." Someone else pushed, "What about when you were sick?" And he just says, "I did squats in my living room, fever and all." People thought he was insane. He'd just shrug it off. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel, it just asks if you showed up. And for a while, that was the whole story. The disciplined guy. The one everyone half admired, half rolled their eyes at. Then one night, I think we'd all had a drink or two, someone asked him how he got like this. And his answer wasn't what any of us expected. He said, "I wasn't always like this. 3 years ago, I couldn't get myself out of bed most mornings. I was probably the least disciplined person in this room." That shut everyone up. Turns out, 3 years before that conversation, he lost his younger brother. Car accident. His brother had been training for a marathon at the time, never got to run it. And at the funeral, their dad said something so simple it almost didn't register at first. He just said quietly, he never got to run his race. That sentence apparently just stuck, lodged itself somewhere in his chest and wouldn't move. He didn't go into a lot of detail about the months after that, but you could tell, just from the way he paused, that it wasn't pretty. Sitting on the bathroom floor some nights, not really able to explain to anyone why he couldn't get up, feeling guilty for still being here, smiling at work, showing up, doing the bare minimum to seem fine, while everything underneath was falling apart. And honestly, I think a lot of us have felt some version of that. Not necessarily grief like his, but that weight of carrying something nobody else can see. Those mornings where just getting out of bed feels like winning a small war nobody's cheering for. What he said next is the part I keep coming back to. He said discipline, for him, was never really about willpower. It started because running was the only place his brother still felt close. Every mile turned into this quiet conversation. He couldn't have any other way. It wasn't punishment, it was love with nowhere else to go. He didn't start with 5 miles or some grand comeback. He started with 1 lap around the block, the week after the funeral. Some days, honestly, he didn't even run. He just put his shoes on and stood in the doorway. That was the whole workout. Some mornings, just standing there laced up, deciding not to go back inside. Discipline isn't built in the leap, he told us. It's built in showing up small, on repeat, especially on the days you really don't want to. Eventually, he ran the marathon his brother never got to finish. He said crossing that finish line didn't feel like some big triumphant moment you see in movies. It felt quieter than that, like peace, like he'd finally kept a promise he never actually got to say out loud.